How to make money on Wattpad. Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about different ways that you can earn some money on Wattpad. And I must warn you guys that making money on Wattpad is not something that is easy. It's not something that you can just start right now and you're going to start making a bunch of money on Wattpad. But it is a good option and you don't need like millions of followers to make money on Wattpad, and it just depends on your organic growth and your reading or your writing style that you have and what kind of stories you're writing, and if you are able to garner engaging followers. And that's something that's very important on Wattpad. So not only just having a following, even if you have like 200 readers on your book, because let's just take a look at these popular books. They have a bunch of readers, but they don't have an engaging community. They won't be able to make money off of these books. So it's very essential that you have a engaging community on Wattpad. So let's take a look at the homepage of Wattpad, and you can see this is the WATTPAD Awards. So the WATTPAD Awards are going on, and if you want to be more involved in Wattpad and want to earn money using Wattpad, it's very essential that you participate in such kind of awards. So if you want to get noticed by Wattpad, if you want your writings to be promoted, whenever Wattpad has certain promotions or these kinds of awards or events or themes, you should definitely make a commitment and post on these kind of boards. So take the Watties pledge, and you're gonna have to create a Wattpad avatar template and a custom Wattpad header template, and then post it over here. You're gonna get the chance to win, and it's just gonna be like an honorary thing. It's gonna help you get noticed by Wattpad. So when they're gonna select you as a winner, they're probably gonna check out what kind of stuff you're writing, and you have more of a chance to get noticed by the higher ups at Wattpad that actually make you a star on Wattpad. So what is a star on Wattpad? Well, you can see the WATTPAD Stars is a writing program and a opportunity for people to earn money using Wattpad. And this is essentially, in all honesty, the only way that you can create money using Wattpad. Obviously, there are paid stories and ghostwriting, but we're gonna tackle that later on. First off, we're just gonna discuss the WATTPAD Stars. So this is something that you cannot apply to join. Wattpad will notice you first. So what this program really offers is a bunch of fellow stars can bond over writing, and you can there are some minimum requirements to become a star. So you must have at least one story with at least 50,000 words that has been marked as a complete story. And then you have to have one story in the past 365 days. So in the past year, you must write at least one story. Also, you must have modified or added to a existing story in the past 3 months. You must have logged on to WhatsApp in the past 2 months. And you have to fill out this Stars Writer Program interest form. And if you just want to take a look at it, this is what it looks like. You just have to tell them a little bit about yourself. Once you fill this in and you submit it, there's no guarantee that Wattpad will actually reply to you. You just have to wait for them. And it's a very company-oriented hiring. They don't really look out for people that don't have engaging communities already. So it's best if you focus on your writing first and then apply for this Stars Writer Program interest form, because this is just something to show Wattpad that you're interested in them, but it's no confirmed thing that they will actually ever reply to your submission. So you have to keep that in mind. And now, just to show you guys that it isn't about followers, this is one of Wattpad's largest writers. She's Todd. She has over 2.1 million followers, and she's a Wattpad star. You can see over here. So her content is earning money. She's earning money from her content. And then we also have a rising star, that is Benjamin Sobiek, and he is also a Wattpad star, and he only has 9.4 thousand followers. So you can see that it doesn't matter the kind of numbers that you see on the followers, as long as you have decent works and you're writing pretty good stuff, and your quality is good, you're being genuine with your work, then you don't need to worry about making it to the stars list. So that is just something to keep in mind, because it's very likely that Wattpad may never notice you if you're just trying so hard. Next up, you have paid stories. So if you create a one part to a story, and then you can lock the second part and make your audience pay for the second part of your story. So that's just how your audience is gonna pay you, and you're gonna generate income using your stories, and that's just gonna be on your viewers, on your audience. If you have a good audience and they are hooked into your story and they're willing to pay, you can charge them directly via Wattpad. Also, Wattpad will publish your books, but that's the same as getting on the STARS program. If you make it big enough, if you garner enough attention, they're going to help you get published, and then you can make money. You also have Wattpad Studios, where your book could get adapted. And that's just another thing that is related to the Wattpad Stars program. Just like that, Wattpad has to notice you first. You also have WhatCon, where content to writers is promoted, and there are different panels, and you can engage and probably get more guidance on your writing. You also have Wattpad Picks. Once you get featured, it's a very large help in becoming a star. If you get featured a few times by Wattpad and your writing becomes popular, then it's very likely that they're going to offer you a stars program. And then you also have writing contests. So just like I said, you should participate in any kind of community awards or anything that's going on. If there are any competitions going on, you're also going to see them over here in the community tab, and you can participate in those programs to win some money. So these are just the genuine ways to earn money using Wattpad. And there's also a feature in the STARS program where if you create a chapter, and after the first chapter you could add an ad, and if your viewer actually views your ad, then you get a cut just like YouTube. So that's also a good feature that is provided in the Wattpad Stars program. But it's just pretty simple. There's no direct way to earn money with just, affiliates or anything like that. You can just only earn money using your genuine or organic writing, and that's it. So make sure to focus on that, and don't worry about it, or don't rush it at least. Make sure you have a good portfolio before applying into the STARS program. So you don't want an empty profile like this. You want to have a few publishings, a few things that are popular before you start, grasping at straws and trying to make money. So before you get into any of these ways to make money, make sure to actually check out the Wattpad Stars and what they are actually writing. So for example, the largest rising star on Wattpad, Benjamin Sobiek, you're going to take a look at his profile and take a look at the stuff that he's writing. Make sure that you read their content to get a good idea about what kind of stuff is Wattpad really looking for right now. So especially with the rising stars, that way you will see what kind of content that Wattpad is going to prefer, what they are looking for right now. So you can see this is written in the horror category, and just take a good read before you start writing on your own, and take some inspiration. Make sure not to copy any of these writers, because if you do copy them, there's no chance in hell that you're ever gonna get sponsored by Wattpad, or if they're ever gonna make you a Wattpad star, because that kind of stuff really doesn't fly by on Wattpad. They do double check your stuff, and you could be facing legal troubles if you copy someone. So let's just search Anna, and I forgot her full name, but it's Anna Bay. Yeah, so Anna Todd, she's also a Wattpad star. She's probably the biggest success story to come off of Wattpad. She's now considered a very much authentic and generally well-respected author, and she's a New York Times #1 bestseller, and her books have been bestseller. This book, especially After, was the New York Times bestseller. And you can just see more, and you can see she's only had 16 works published on Wattpad. It's not a very large volume, but it has to be of good quality, and then and only then would Wattpad ever notice you. So just taking a look at the kind of content that is been selected and the kind of content that is being featured. So you can see she didn't add any descriptions or any unnecessary information. Her book starts directly on the first chapter or page. And you're going to keep in mind the kind of writing style that these people are using, because that can be a really successful tip, to copy their writing style instead of their content, and Wattpad might notice you. So I hope you guys found these tips really helpful, and you are now able to understand that making money on Wattpad is not going to be easy, but it could be a big breakout kind of moment if you do start earning money. So make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.